Hello and welcome to a Star Citizen April update. We've got a load going on this month of April. Alpha 4.1's just gone live. There's quite a lot going on, but to start with, we've got the giveaway winner for last month, Vlador Kiba 1718. Congratulations, you've won yourself a Super Hornet Mark II with Heartseeker kit. The new giveaway for this month of April is for 3 Drake Golem miners with lifetime insurance and game packages. One of those was given to us by CIG. There's going to be 3 lucky winners this month, each one winning one of those ships. Just comment on any of our videos made during April to be in for a chance of that. Also, watch out for Triggerfish. It's April Fools in the world of Star Citizen. CIG might do something silly. It's normally pretty obvious though, but there's been some cool stuff. We might see the giant Easy Hab map again, some silly posts or announcements. We'll have to wait and see. You might actually know them by the time this video's gone live. Alpha 4.1 launched, and CIG said, "We're happy to share that Alpha 4.1 Orbital Assault has officially landed on the live servers. The team has spent the past few days carefully reviewing your feedback and working on a range of fixes to address various issues, including those that surfaced over the weekend. We truly appreciate your patience and continued support, and we hope to have additional updates in your hands very soon." 4.1, loads of cool features in there. However, it was a very buggy launch. Over the weekend, lots of players were unable to play. There's been lots of hotfixes as well though, but yeah, there was a lot of stuff that was broken. CIG again saying we're currently sort of testing multiple fixes on the live servers. Some select shards are having their capacity reduced. They're testing different hotfixes out on the hotfix channel. In fact, I saw a Spectrum post where the OP said, what this weekend has shown us. After 3 months of the year of playability, a patch release happens at the end of the week, and we're still stranded in pending moves, excessive desync, and unplayable hell. The focus around these events and new ship sales doesn't paint a new picture that CIG has learnt anything, or at least from the leadership perspective. We watch a 2-hour special where Benoit tells us there won't be a single magical patch to fix it all, yet here we are this weekend feeling exactly how we have every first weekend of every patch since 3.18 live. The player experience hasn't changed for us, CIG. It's still a struggle to do anything. We basically half our copium all Saturday thinking it'll be okay, then give up for the weekend and wait for some sort of hotfix to hit the following week to at least put us back into the previous stability we once had. I voiced my frustrations and that of my orgmates and friends, so it is what it is. Xylo responded to this and some other people on that Spectrum post. As you've mentioned, there's not going to be a single patch that flips everything overnight, but improving playability is our top priority this year. Some early feedback includes hopes for a complete turnaround by January, but this is a process and one we're fully committed to. Each patch is part of a broader effort, with every update/patch pushing things forward. Our teams are actively absorbing the wealth of feedback from all of you and are eager to make each and every patch better than the last. We have seen a great deal of improvement already from 4.0 to now, but there's still a lot of work to do. To acknowledge your note on timing as well, there's been a lot of internal discussion around patch release timing. We're actively experimenting with this, including the recent introduction of maintenance windows and other adjustments. So yeah, throughout the rest of April, expect to see more and more hotfixes getting that 4.1 patch in a significantly better state this week and next. And as I've said, it is in a significantly better state than it was at the start of the weekend anyway already. And there's a ton of stuff to get involved with the Align and Mine event, assaulting those Hatha facilities, firing the big laser, and going mining there for those rare materials, using the new Drake Golem and the ATLS Geo, going up to Wicklow, the new Banu in-game and his Emporiums there, trading stuff, doing missions for them to get some rare loot, some cool armor, ships and loadouts for them, all the way up to a Polaris, which some orgs and groups have already been able to get by working together. There's a ton of balance changes. There's item recovery tier 0 as well, where you're spawning with your equipped loadout when you respawn. Changes in ramming, loads of updates to ships, giving pilots access to some of the remote turrets that they didn't previously have access to, and lots of long-running bugs and stuff like that have been fixed as well. Loads of improvements to a load of stuff. On Wednesday, we should have a monthly report covering what Cloud Imperium are working on now and what they've been working on over the last few weeks, which will be very, very useful to see sort of like where we're going with a lot of stuff. We know that later in April, we should have a 4.1.1 patch. You can expect the Evocadi PTU of that to start real soon, within the next week or two. Some of the stuff we might see in this patch, well, obviously the outcome of whatever's happening with Align and Mine. There'll be a new event. Maybe it's Worm and Learn or something like that. So we've got things happening with the regen crisis in-game where the NPCs, the civilians, aren't always regenning. They don't know why. That's one of the reasons they have Align and Mine at the moment, is to get these like valuable materials to try and work that out. And we are asking people to get those materials, but Wickelow's also going to deliver those materials to me for lots of money. We'll have some interesting stuff going on there. Expect new stuff from Wickelow, new rewards to earn. And we know that we saw Tessa Bannister in one of the cryopods he's got there. We might see larger sandworms. We might see the ATLS combat suit that we've seen teasers of at Wickelow's as well. Cloud Imperium may have teased a Mantis fighter, so a fighter based on the Mantis hull. I mean, they talked about it recently, but they also showed off a picture in the latest newsletter, which may have been that question mark. We've got 4.1.1 coming soon. Hopefully load more improvements there. Oh, I did want to talk to people about this. Are Wickelow's rewards going to stay from patch to patch? I suppose they will until we have a full wipe. They are selling gear packs, some of the FPS gear that looks like it might be patch exclusive rewards that you can buy with real money that will stay on your account permanently. There's obviously those sales and stuff for ships and anything that's industry mining related, that sort of stuff, and stuff that's useful for combat for the Align and Mine missions as well, all on sale at the moment. Along with that really cool Drake Golem, because I really like the Golem, that's why it's the giveaway ship for this month as well. It's just a fantastic starting ship for mining in the game, and I really like it. I love Drake ships anyway, but the ATLS Geo as well, really cool mining mech. Actually, that's a really good point. So something else I expect in 4.1.1 is the addition of the, is it Misk Fortune, to be available in in-game shops, because it's typically around 3 months before they put that ship that's become flyable into the in-game shops, and that was made flyable at the end of January. So yeah, we don't know the exact theme of Alpha 4.1.1 yet, but it will be expanding out what's either happening in the Pyro system or what's happening with the stat system and the regen crisis, or both. Like there's an A arc and a B arc. The B arc's the Align and Mine and regen crisis stuff. Maybe it's all connected. We're also likely going to find out more about the referral ladder changes that Cloud Imperium have been talking about. So they said on the 1st of July, they're going to have a big overhaul of the referral scheme. There's a little bit of pushback on that, just saying players might want it done a little bit differently, because Cloud Imperium basically said we're going to have an entirely new referral ladder for recruits and referrals and stuff, and get rid of the old one, start again at 0. Obviously, if you've earned any of your rewards, you keep those, but you count as having 0 recruits again. I've got a whole video talking about that, which you can check out already. What else? So we're still waiting on the CIG financials. Typically they release these in January. We're still waiting on them. They have been talking about the LA studios closing as well. That's going to be interesting to see how that all changes development, because although that was mostly admin now, it is going to hopefully make some of the other studios a bit more efficient, and CIG will have a larger focus on them. We do know as well that CIG should be actually announcing where they're going to be doing CitizenCon, potentially later this month. Obviously not CitizenCon later this month, that's going to be in October, but they should announce where it's going to be. Beyond the whole 4.1 release and lots of stuff to do because of that, I think April might be a bit of a quieter month overall, just because in May, we're going to have Fleet Week, and sort of leading up to Fleet Week, they might have a bit of a lull in what's going on, because they want to have a huge amount of sales and get a load of new players in for Fleet Week, and that can certainly affect what they try to get in the game in April. But we've never had monthly patches in this way before either, so it's an interesting one. I'm interested to know what other people think. We'll be covering all the Star Citizen news, all the drama, all the patch updates, what's going on with everything from day to day. So if you've got anything you'd like to see a video on, or any questions you'd like to ask, chuck it in the comments below. I recently had my 40th birthday. I've been covering Star Citizen since I was in my 20s, and yeah, so it's been a wild ride so far. Star Citizen very much being a lifestyle game for me, both as a hobby and supporting one. Sort of paused my live streaming for a little bit. That will start probably again next week. That is mainly because I had a series of weekends playing board games and celebrating my birthday, and I'm having some bathroom and housework being done at the moment. I'm planning to look at some new hardware and bits and bobs as well, including that new THRUSTMASTER stick. If you want to help support the channel, we've got lots of links down below, things like THRUSTMASTER that gives us a little kickback, and along with all the other sort of affiliate links like NordVPN, which I use, links down below for that, Tobii Eye Tracker, stuff like that. If you want to further support the channel, those are great ways of doing it, as is the join button under my videos or becoming a Patreon. Members and stuff, you get some exclusive benefits. We'll be putting videos and stuff up occasionally on the members channels as well. But the idea there is that you are helping support us make daily videos. I am looking forward to delving into the monthly report, which will be out later this week. So yeah, we'll be digging into that. We're bringing you all the news as it comes out. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your April. Tell me what you think of 4.1 and what you think it's going to be in 4.1.1 in the comments down below. And do you think we're going to be seeing the ATLS combat suit? Do you think we're going to be seeing that Mantis Heavy Strike Fighter later this month? Whatever your thoughts, comments below. Thanks for watching. Peace.